yesterday I tried something that I don't know if it's going to work, but it seems to have. And that was some steel stick to fix this corner. And some of it mushed out. I'll show you here. Right, so I can just grind that off. So I'm going to do that right now here real quick. Alright, fogging up my glasses because they've been sitting out here where it's cool. Well, that's kind of what I expected to happen. It's a failed repair. So I am going to think about this for a minute. I'm getting the gaskets, the old gaskets off of here. Weather stripping is really what it is, but it's alright. I got some of this stuff here. Specialty adhesive remover. I don't know what's so special about it, except it works pretty good. In case you didn't know, wrapping the cloth on the putty knife is pretty good at getting into these corners. It just kind of helps sharpen up the edge of the cloth. It's a difficult piece to work with, but it really does a decent job. But it seems like the combo of this stuff to start with, and then you drag the adhesive off. Okay, you get a big old glob of it like that. And then a little acetone for final cleanup. It's getting late in the year. Today is October 9th. Alright, I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with that thing, but I do know this. I'm going to grind the rest of that steel putty out. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fabricate a couple pieces of metal, thin metal, galvanize some stuff I've got here, and I'm going to build a plate to reinforce the back, and I'll run a plate down the middle here, and then I'll drill and rivet it in, and I think that's the best we can do. So we're going to work on that. Alright, I'm ready to patch this corner here. I've just cut out 3 pieces of metal. They just fit in like this. I'm going to do like a full overlap here, and then we're going to put this on like this. We're going to get everything squared up here. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna Get this thing back in square and clamp it. I don't think it's going to matter. It is what it is, right? But I think that'll work. Okay, so I'm starting to put together the propane door. This is the door for the propane bay. I've taken it apart. I've got this center part out. I'm going to go ahead and I've got it masked up. I'm going to paint it here in a minute. But first, I'm going to wipe it down with some lacquer thinner. I prefer lacquer thinner on this to acetone, mostly because the acetone really melts the paint, whereas this just sort of melts it. You can kind of look and see there is paint there. It works pretty decent to clean the surface. I think I'm going to sand it. It's a little bumpy. Let's see, not 150, not 220, 400. That's what we want. Just going to give it a quick light sanding. Now come over here, Mr. Air Hose. This is just a gray scuff. It's about the equivalent of 600 grit. But it's just a good way to go over and get the last. Just make sure, oh yeah, it feels good. All right. Well, let's put this up and out of the way. What do you say? We'll edit that part out. Okay, Mr. Air Hose. A dash of lacquer thinner. All right, let's go paint it with this heirloom white. That should do it. Any thin spots anywhere? Maybe right there. Oops, I got a gnat. I got a gnat, the grass gnat right there. Well, he won't drink much. Come here. He won't drink much. Let's take this set over here. All right, here's the propane compartment door. Here's that lamination I made up. I just took some of that insulation that I used underneath here. I wanted to build this door up so it'll fit this frame better. Alright, I want to find 3 little screws. Okay, this one is ready. Okay, just going to continue to clean up these doors. The paint's done, they turned out really good. So let's just reassemble them.